Hello and welcome to StaStream Gamer channel. GPU undervolting is a very interesting feature. You can perform it via any application which gives you an access to GPU settings. MSI Afterburner is my personal favorite app, so I will be using this one to show you how to perform GPU undervolting. Launch the app, then press two buttons, Ctrl plus F. This will give you an access to a window called Voltage Frequency Curve Editor. Next, you need to launch any GPU stress test. I will be using Fermark, but you can use any other app, Unengine Heaven for example. Now you should detect the minimum stable GPU core frequency. For example, for my GPU it is 1875 MHz. I will call it base frequency. Then go to Voltage Editor. Find this frequency. Next, you should align all the frequencies at the higher voltages to the same level. Just select them with the help of Shift button and lower them down. Press Apply button. Next, you can leave the voltage value as is and try to achieve the highest possible frequency if you wish. To perform this action, you need to raise the frequency of all the selected voltages, starting with the one you aimed at first. For me, it is 1875 MHz at 981 mV. Raise the frequency one step at a time. For latest NVIDIA GPUs, it is 15 MHz. Until the app crashes or you see that the core frequency starts to bounce between two or more values. To make sure that the current GPU profile is fully stable, launch a game. I usually use Shadow of the Tomb Raider benchmark with enabled ray tracing shadow effects. If the benchmark is finished without any crashes, this means that your GPU is very stable and you can save the current settings. If it crashed, go back to Afterburner and decrease core frequency by one step. For example, I had to decrease the core frequency from 1980 MHz down to 1965 MHz. On the other hand, you can find the minimum voltage your GPU can operate at while holding the same base frequency. You will lose some performance in comparison with stock settings, but this makes GPU even cooler and quieter. So it's up to you to decide. If you wish to proceed, select the voltage mark previous to the base and raise the corresponding frequency to the level of the base frequency. For me, it is 1875 MHz. Then do it with the next previous frequency and so on, before the stress test crashes. Then test again to make sure that everything works fine. If it crashes, you have a choice. Decrease the maximum frequency one step down. For me it is 1860 MHz, or increase voltage by one step up. Here you need to find the best balance for yourself. Hope this video was helpful. What do you think about GPU undervolting? Is it a good thing? What results could you achieve with your GPU? Let me know in the comment section below. But for now, good luck until next time.